Do you ever open your closet and think, why did I buy that? I definitely have, a lot. But not since shopping with Quince. I see fewer misses and a lot more hits that I'll be wearing season after season. Quince has all the seasonal must-haves, like 100% European linen shirts from $30, performance polos, and versatile activewear. The best part of all, Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. By partnering directly with top factories, Quince cuts out the cost of all the middlemen and passes the savings on to us. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices, along with premium fabrics and finishes. I really like that. I just got 2 shirts. I ordered a third. It's coming in a week. I got 2 shirts. I just got them a couple days ago. The quality is unmatchable. I love them. They feel great. They fit great. That's why you got to shop at Quince. Fill your closet with timeless pieces that you'll be wearing for summers to come with Quince. Go to quince.com/Bubba for free shipping on your order and a 365-day return policy. That's QUINCE.com/Bubba to get free shipping on your order. And again, the 365-day return policy. Quince.com/Bubba.
Welcome back to another episode of Loner and Stoner. I'm your host. I'm the Stoner. My name's Colton, and I'm joined by the Loner.
Yeah, Tuttle, Loner here. I don't like that beginning.
I don't like it either. I think, to be honest with you, I think we need an intro song. I really do. I was thinking about that on my drive home today from work, of which today was just an absolute shit day at work. I don't really want to get into it. We will at a later date. Let's see what unfolds with what happened at work first, but today was just shit. Just have a great podcast and just keep chugging right along so I can get my happy ass into the garage and get high.
I hope you weren't up in Ocala today.
I was not, but I did see the news. I guess we can jump right on into that, actually. So in the news, Tuttle, set me up. What happened there?
Okay, so there, there was a lot of rain. I don't know if you got into a lot of the rain, but here in Florida, we have a lot of migrant farmers, families that travel around the country when crops are ready to be harvested. And on Highway 40 up in Ocala today, a 2001 Ford Ranger sideswiped a bus.
I have the audio here. Is that what you sent me?
Yeah, that's exactly what I sent you.
Let me play that. Let's see if we can get you on and play at the same time.
Breaking news, 8 people are dead, 40 are injured after the Florida Highway Patrol says a bus carrying farm workers overturned in Marion County. The crash happened on State Road 40, and we're hearing reports that the bus was on its way to Cannon Farms in Denellen. Here's a look from the scene from overhead. According to FHP, the bus was carrying 53 workers when a 2001 Ford Ranger drove.
That's a badass. I hate to say it, and I know that a bunch of people died, but that's a testament to how well the Ford Rangers were built. It hit a bus.
Sure. For sure.
And collided.
And I'm sorry, how many people was it?
8 people died, 40 injured.
Okay.
In a, quote, side swipe manner with the bus. The bus then traveled off the road through a fence and overturned. Troopers say 8 people were confirmed dead, about 40 others taken to the hospital, some with serious injuries. Officials just wrapped up a press conference moments ago. Let's take a listen.
That vehicle, for unknown reasons, traveled toward the center line, and the vehicles had a collision of
Can you hear the rain in the background?
Mm-hmm.
a side swipe type manner. Post collision, the school bus traveled off the roadway onto the grass shoulder, where it went through a fence, struck a tree, and overturned.
Ooh.
Now, as we mentioned, the bus was headed to Cannon Farms, which is a family-owned and operated farm in Denellen. Cannon Farms posted to Facebook saying in part, quote, "We will be closed today out of respect to the losses and injuries endured early this morning in the accident that took place to the Olvera Trucking Harvesting Corp." Now, at this time, State Road 40 is closed between US 41 and West County Road 328.
Okay. I got a few questions.
Okay, go ahead, because I do as well.
Who flips the bill on these injured people? Okay, first question would be, are these people legal or illegal here in the United States?
The first thing that I think of when a migrant bus, and please, I know that a lot of people are going to think that we're being assholes, but the first thing I think of once the crash happens, people are scattering. Not because
Like,
just because like they don't want to be on the scene when the federale shows up.
I'm a full-blown American, born and raised here in Tampa, Florida. I guess I shouldn't admit to that because it's illegal. You know, I might have had some friends that leave accident scenes.
Why? Because they're not legal,
Well,
like
they
to
didn't get
be
in
here?
trouble or nothing. They just don't want nothing to do with it, dude. Like, you know,
Warrants?
somebody else is driving. You know what? Fuck it. I had a friend that was driving. He got into an accident, and he stuck around to deal with the police, and he stuck around to deal with the person that he hit, and he stuck around to deal with the insurance and blah, 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 blah. But, dude, I'm not going to lie. I got the fuck out of there. I just left. Yes, I was involved when the car got hit, and yes, I fucking left. Is that illegal?
You are a pro though when it comes to dealing with traffic law in general. Remember that one time, maybe back in the day, where I didn't take care of myself that well and might have been drinking and forgot to put the PT Cruiser in gear.
And when you say in gear, people know this was a stick shift PT Cruiser. It was Tuttle's PT Cruiser. It was stick shift. He was drinking a little bit much. He forgot to put it in gear at the Walmart. And
When we came out, I was like, where the fuck is my car at? And it had rolled back into some Karen's car, and she was mad as fuck.
she was out there, hands on hips, foot a tapping, waiting for that fucking driver of that PT Cruiser to come on out.
And maybe at the time I didn't know if my license was good or not,
Is
valid.
the insurance valid as well? Who
Yeah.
knows?
And I'm like, I tell Colton, I don't know if I got a valid license. You might want to take one. Nah, he was like, they can't do anything to you. It's a private establishment. It's not on the county road or city road. They're going to just tell you guys to exchange your info. And I was sweating bullets the whole entire time while waiting for the cops. And the cops did exactly what you said they were going to do. They just told us to switch info.
Exchange info and you all be on your way. And she can later find out down the road that info may not be valid. But oh well. Get back to the farm workers. Do we think they were illegal or legal? And it's my first question. My second question would be is who flips the bill? Was the Ford Ranger driver at fault?
Okay,
If so,
no,
could you
they've
imagine
already
he has,
arrested
what did you
him.
say, 40 people suing his insurance?
They've already arrested the dude.
I mean, yeah, that handles the arrest. But like, you know, when you get in an accident, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can sue you, correct? The person that you hit. Or they sue your insurance or whatever it may be, correct?
Let's be honest, though. This was an old church bus. Do you really think that their insurance? Do you think they really had insurance?
It's not about the vehicle. It's about the fact that all these people got hurt and injured. You said 8 dead, 40 injured, correct?
Yeah, but okay.
So that means 48 people at least have gone to the hospital. Who is flipping that hospital bill for 48 people?
Oh, come on. Don't act like white people don't like go to the hospital and not pay the bills.
Okay, so the state, is that what we're saying here? The state's flipping the bill.
Yeah.
The 2001 Ford Ranger driver is in jail. He's driving a 2001 Ford Ranger probably because he doesn't have, an abundance amount of money. Like, safe to say that, right? I mean, he's probably not a millionaire. Might not even have full coverage on the truck.
It's funny. I saw a Ford Ranger in front of me at Chick-fil-A the other day, and it had the classic blue plate on it. You know how like you can get a classic car?
The antique plate.
That's crazy that a Ford Ranger is now considered a classic.
I think it's 25 years in Florida is what you need in order to get the antique plate. I thought.
I don't think you have to renew that as much either, right?
I don't know about that.
What's the benefit to having a classic plate then?
I don't know. I think insurance reasons. I think your insurance can be cheaper because at that point you drive it, local under a certain amount of miles, blah, 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 and your insurance can be cheaper. I do think that's what it is. If anybody's like, as you're listening to this podcast and you want to chime in and say, this is the reason they have the antique plates, you can do so. You can shoot us a text. You can give us a call, either one, at 813-906-8806. Once again, hit pause on the podcast, give us a voicemail or shoot us a text, 813-906-8806. What were you going to say? I'm sorry, Tuttle?
You have this Ford Ranger, but can we talk a little bit about that stretch of road, especially on 40, going through the Ocala National Forest? Have you ever noticed where like it's 2 lanes and you can't pass in a lot of those areas, and that's why they got that passing area going
Yeah.
down to 40.
Yeah, every whatever it is, 15, 20 miles, they'll have a little 2-mile stretch of passing.
Why is it that somebody will hold up the lanes there, okay? But when it branches off into 2 lanes, these motherfuckers will pit it down Talladega matted.
They have a fucking ego problem and they're assholes. They think they should be the one to govern everybody's speed limit. It's like, fuck you, dude. I get the speed limit 60. I want to do 85. Fuck you for trying to hold me back. They're the Karens of the road. That's how I see them. I see them as the Karens of the road.
Now, they did arrest this guy with the Ford Ranger. Do you think you're the driver of the Ford Ranger? Do you submit to any sobriety? So if you're Kevin Hazlett, the owner of the Ford Ranger is your client, do you tell them, like, all right, yeah, take the breathalyzer, take the...
I don't think so. I don't think you do anything. I don't think you take the breathalyzer, the blood sample, a sworn statement. I don't think you do anything. I think you just go through the motions,
Lawyer.
let the police do their work, get the fuck out, and get a hold of Kevin Hazlett. I do think that's what you do.
So, you know, the Ford Ranger guy, and like, I'm reading reports here now, he did not even really have a scratch on him.
Not a scratch, but yet he's got 48 people, 8 dead, 40 injured on his tab, a total of 48 people that he either injured or killed. I gave out the phone number earlier, talking about if people want to give us a call, give us a text message. We do have it up and going. I do have some, Pat, that came in. If you want to start, I can start with a couple text messages here. We got one here. Hey guys, this is Berto Perez. Just want to let you guys know the second episode was fucking gold. Like I said, keep doing your thing. We got a couple more here. Stoner, Colton, and Loner Tuttle. Well, he's a little off. It's the Loner and Stoner. But he says, for real, absolutely love it. On X, I'm Jewaparican. In all other formats, I'm TC. I love the dynamic, and you guys work well together. Can't wait to be visual and add to the president of Chef Kushner's podcasting. Fucking kicking ass. We got another one for the 904. I love your show. Missed you guys. Best of luck. Second show was very good. Looking forward for more from the 520. From the 843 saying much better guys than the first episode. Keep it up. Bubba Army 77. Another one to touch base. Love episode 2, guys. I think you should definitely have an intro song. It makes it more professional and gets you, quote, the listeners, hyped before we start.
What about this?
Okay.
Nah, too cheesy. But I mean, now let me ask you: does it?
I got one. I really, like I told you, I put some time into thinking about what I thought was best.
Okay.
What if we had one like this? Okay. And it's got a little bit of build up.
It's copywritten though.
Huh?
It's copywritten though.
It don't matter. We're on pod. Until we go on YouTube, we can have like this. So it could be like this, blah blah blah. Let it play.
Yeah, this is from
Guys, welcome to the Loner and Stoner podcast. I'm your host. I'm the Stoner. My name's Colton, and I'm joined by the Loner.
Hey, Tunnel Loner here. I mean, I like it. No. I love the music. That's like one of my favorite pieces of music from cinema because of Quentin Tarantino. That's from the movie Kill Bill.
You know what? That might be one that we relate on. I like the song. You know it from a movie. So as of now, we do have an intro song. It's going to be the Rob Stone Chill Bill, right?
Do you want me? I can do the voiceover now with this new fancy board and everything.
What I would like would be this. I would like. I'm going to send you an instrumental version.
Yeah.
Actually, I could probably do it myself. Whoa! Give it to me again.
I was gonna say, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Loner and Stoner Show. I mean,
that sounds too much like Satan.
Hold on. So, okay, give it to me.
All right, it's that time of the week again. It is the Loner and Stoner Show. Here's your hosts, Colton and Tuttle.
I like it, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. Whether we do that or we have Bubba cut it or we have the most over person on the show is Lummy. We can have Lummy. We just need to have somebody cut that. I think what you just did is perfect. A little 10-second. Welcome. It's that time of the week. It's the Loner and Stoner.
What about Robot Tunnel? We could easily do Robot Tunnel if you would like.
I like the effect, but the other one was better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the black dude in a cave.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like I'm about to get bent over from a black dude in the cave. What else you got there? You got a
Looking
little
real good there, Colton.
I don't know what this one is.
That takes your nerd voice to another level.
Yeah, well, this one is a little bit more just helium version of Tuttle.
I know we're screwing around with all the voice effects, but I kind of get what you're talking about with the intro.
Okay, so then we'll do that. We'll do that. And while we're on the topic of our Google Voice number, give us a call or text 813-906-8806. I'm just gonna play maybe just like 3 voicemails real quick, and then we can move on. So here we
All
are.
right.
Hold.
And what's the number again?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Oh, and what is the number again if people want to reach out?
Yeah, you can leave us a voicemail or a text message, either one, at 813-906-8806. Here's one of the 3 voicemails.
Yo, it's the homie with the big baloney, clocking the hose, fatting out in the pocket, say it. Messages for the loner and the stoner. This is Joe the Supermark. Just want to say I enjoyed the pod 1 no matter what anybody else says. Podcast 2 is even better, and I'm super excited for podcast 3. So let's see where it goes from here. The sound is phenomenal. And I know you guys were talking a little bit back and forth about, at the end, you were talking about an intro song. That's the one thing I missed when I first turned it on. It's kind of jumped right into the words.
Right,
Okay.
we're good. We decided on intro song.
What do you? I have a little bit of a different take on, like, a lot of people, in the Bubba world, there are just some people that people really, really like, and then there's listeners that people hate. When you say that,
there's this one guy, he's kind of a nerd. He wears glasses. He's one of the hosts on the Loner and Stoner podcast. People fucking hate him. Yeah.
But what I'm talking about is, like, Joe the Supermarket gets a lot of hate, though.
For sure.
He's always been very, very nice to me, but at the same time, he does bring a lot of heat.
Well, this is the thing about Joe, okay? That this is just something that I noticed and that I observed. When he's on Bubba airwaves or doing Bubba type of stuff, he will never, ever go against Bubba. Therefore, Bubba likes him, right? However, when it's not on Bubba's airwaves and it's not commenting on a Bubba post or something that's in the Bubba world, for lack of a better term, he has his own opinions, rightfully so, but they may not be the same opinions that he spills live with Bubba. Does that make sense?
Of course. I just...
In other words, he knows how to work it, right? Is that? I mean, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. In a long-winded form, Joe knows how to fucking work it.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Another, like I said, there's a bunch of voicemails. I'm just going to play 3 of them. Here's another one here.
Hey, this Stoner and Loner podcast is pretty cool, man. I'm glad it's cool, man. Tunnel are back.
Huh?
I didn't know. I couldn't hear that.
You guys are awesome, doing great. Keep pushing. Much love.
I mean, I got the end. I appreciate the end. The end message was perfect. Keep pushing. Much love. I appreciate you, 843.
I get an image of just the sound quality of that. I just imagine, and please, I grew up in a double wide trailer manufactured home, so please don't take this as I'm looking down on you. Didn't he sound like a dude that's just been working a regular, pretty hard 9 to 5, just got home? Most of those manufactured homes have that cheap, it's not even tile, it's linoleum. Did you hear how echoey everything was?
A hard day work up there in Charleston, maybe up there in Ladson, South Carolina, up there by the Honky Tonk Saloon. Let's hear it one more time from him. Pat, you're going to bring it up. We're going to hear it one more time. Let's hear what he really sounded like here. Let me jack it up.
Hey, this Stoner and Loner podcast is pretty cool, man. I'm glad it's cool, man. Tunnel are back. You guys.
That's the part I'm really fucking confused on. Well, just a quick little 4 seconds back. I got to hear that.
Podcast is pretty cool, man. I'm glad it's cool, man. Tunnel are back.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I got it jacked clear. This guy. The transcript is nothing. So
remember Charlie Brown's teacher? Do you remember Charlie Brown's?
Yeah, I do. Is that what you got out of that?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it sounded like. I would agree with that.
That's exactly.
So that was Charlie Brown, and here's our great listener at 843.
Hey, this Stoner and Loner podcast is pretty cool, man. I'm glad it's cool, man. Tunnel are back.
I mean, we appreciate the voicemail, but what the fuck were you saying? Let's see if this one's any better. This one does not have an area code. It's just an unknown number. It is 1:09, so hold with me. Let's hear it.
Hey, guys, love the show, Loner and Stoner. What's up? First off, you definitely do want an intro song. I think that would be awesome.
Oh, we decided today, Chill Bill instrumental, right, Pat?
Yep.
Tuttle?
Yep.
On the same page?
Mm-hmm.
Get Dark Knight Steve or somebody to whip you one up. I think that'd be great for you guys. Also, I can't wait to see a video aspect of what you guys are doing.
Do you want to listen to the rest of this voicemail, or do you want to like just get into why there's not a video aspect?
I mean, there's
of
not
the
a
show.
We can listen to the rest.
Okay.
Tuttle out there interviewing people in the public would be great.
Oh, he wants video of you interviewing people in the public. That's what he wants. He doesn't want a video of us live doing our podcast. He
No.
wants a video of you live out in the streets. That's how I understood that.
You know, when I was at your house on Sunday, I wrote like a topic down.
So for those that don't know, this past Sunday was Mother's Day. Obviously, it's a very difficult time for Tuttle right now. So yeah, Mother's Day was this past Sunday. So you came over, and yeah, you wrote down a couple topics. I have them written down here. Why? What's
Which
up?
one? Which one do you think is related to this voicemail out of the ones that I wrote down on your notepad?
If I had to guess, I would say maybe the importance of content.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we can listen to the rest of this, and then we can get into the importance of content topic that I pitched on Sunday.
Interviewing people in the public would be great. Even if it's not set up now, at least capture some video while you're doing that. So later down the road, Bubba can put it up on YouTube or whatever. And I wanted to get your thoughts on one thing that's been bugging me about the Bubba show recently. I mean, I love the show overall, but that stupid ass sound effect that he plays for that attaboy, that bloop sound. Please, we got to get him to replace that with that kazoo sound that Rhett's been putting on the end of Bubba's food review videos. The little kazoo, you know, the thing at the kids' party sound effect when he does the rating, or something better. That is the most horrible sound effect I've ever heard. But other than that, I mean, it's a small gripe. But I love your show, guys. Get that intro song and let me know your thoughts about that sound effect.
Is this the one he's talking about? No,
that is not the one. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to play it right off my button bar. But right now, Bubba, when people are doing
passion, drive, and patience, the formula of winning championships is also what keeps your ride or die alive. eBay Motors has everything for you to maintain your vehicle and level it up to peak performance. Superchargers, roof racks, exhaust kits, LED lights, and more. Whether you're into speed, power, or style, eBay Motors has it covered. With over 122 million parts for your number one ride or die, you'll always find exactly what you're looking for. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, your part is guaranteed to fit your ride every time or your money back. Because with eBay Motors, you're burning rubber, not cash. With all the parts you need at the prices that you want. It's easy to make your car the MVP it needs to be and bring home huge wins. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Again, ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
things like if they cheese it up, you know, Bubba has like a little thing that he plays, a drop, if you will, for when people. When somebody's on it, instead of doing on it, you know, he's got like another type of an attaboy type of sound effect. And what this gentleman's saying here with the unknown number is he's saying that he is not a fan of the attaboy sound effect, and he would like us to change the attaboy sound effect to the same sound effect that is a kazoo. Those are his words, not mine. A kazoo sound that Rhett puts on the end of Bubba's food review videos.
Or is it a slide whistle?
I'm going to have, I don't honestly, Pat, I don't know. So I'm going to have to do some research after this, listen to them both to see what he's talking about.
I think it could be a slide whistle as well too, but to that topic, you know, he was talking about video.
And then that leads you into the note that you wrote on my desk, which was the importance of content.
Okay, so this is kind of twofold. When we were first pitched the idea of doing a show, if me and you were interested in doing a show, I was like, is it going to be video, YouTube, you know, and Seth was like, well, we could always repurpose it for the YouTube channel. You didn't really seem too keen about that. I could be way off by saying this, but I think it's because you don't want people seeing your room.
I mean, for sure, it's exactly what it is. I'm a modern day hoarder. I have a lot of shit in my room. It's not like trash. Like I don't eat in my room. I don't eat on my bed. I don't. Well,
stop. That's already a lie.
I do eat candy and candy, really. Candy on my bed. But I don't eat snacks on my bed. I don't eat meals on my bed, nothing like
What's
that.
considered a snack?
Doritos, nothing like that. Like, it's not like I have trash in my room. It's just that I have a lot of shit. Like, to the right of me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 pairs of Roshi boxes sitting to the right of me. To the left of me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of cowboy boots, an additional 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 shoe boxes over here. I got a Touch Vodka hat. I got that crazy hat that I wore to Barp the other day. I just have so much shit. I got behind me, I got let's see right here. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 8 brand new Columbia hats, not Columbia University. I just have too much shit, Pat. I don't know if I'm comfortable putting it all on camera.
I think that you have a very cool room. If you look at my room, Colton, it's bland, it's white, it's boring. It's too neat. Have you ever noticed like how? I mean, I know that there's some clutter in my room, but not on your level. Are you embarrassed of it?
Yeah, kind of. Like, truthfully, yeah, I kind of am. I kind of fucking am.
And does your parents ever? Well, I will say that your parents do respect your space there. But, like, do you think that your parents go into your room, like, when you're not there?
No, they want nothing to do with this room. You want to know why? Because of the amount of shit.
But, I mean, like...
How many hats do you think are hanging on the wall?
Way too many. How many?
4, 8, 12, 16. And then I got 2, 4, 6, 8. Another 4 rows of 8. Bro, I got fucking like 60 hats on the wall.
How many street signs?
2, 4, 6. Are this illegal to admit to? I don't know. Street signs, 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 street signs. And a fucking safe that would take probably 2 men the size of lummox to move.
I mean, I will say your closet, but your closet, though, even though it's very organized.
A second floor for my closet.
Your closet is very organized, but it is like overpopulated.
It is organized not only by color, but by type of clothing. So I use the term, work clothing, but it's organized collared shirt by color, play clothing by color, and then nice clothing by color. I have to have a permanent step stool in my closet for me to get up 1, 2, 3 steps to get all the way to the top where I built my quote unquote second floor, which is really just another shelf all the way where the wall meets the ceiling.
I really don't think it will embarrass you, but where you have your setup at, right behind you, you have a window shaker.
Brand new, buddy.
Yeah, brand new too.
2024, motherfucker. That is a brand new Toshiba AC shaker.
You live in a very, very nice house. That is what
good central AC. And it's not like my parents are stingy with the AC. It's like 73, 74. For me, that's not cold enough. At nighttime, I need to be in the 60s every night.
For somebody that is very frugal with their money, you're kind of defeating the purpose because you have it so cold in your room with the central AC plus the window shaker, but you got blankets on your bed in summertime.
You have to have a blanket to sleep. You can sleep without a blanket. That brings a good topic. Can you sleep without a blanket?
Yes, I do. I do. I used to not be able to, but I do now.
I cannot. I have to have some type of sheet, blanket, comforter. I have to have something over top of me. If not, I just can't fall asleep. And I'm sure I could, but you know what I mean. Comfortably, I can't fall asleep without a blanket.
Well, you have abandonment issues.
Do I?
Yeah, because I mean,
I live here at 30 years old in my parents' house. They abandoned me.
Okay, here, for example, though, like you have your significant other right now. How much room does she actually get in your closet?
Closet? None.
See, now that is where I have a little bit of a problem with that.
She has a UPS box behind me that I set up for her. Hold on, I'll tell you what's up. Let me get on tape. 18 by 24. She's got an 18 by 24 by about 12 deep. That's the box she has to put her stuff in for the week.
Like, you're gonna have a really, really hard time. Like, have you? I mean, we talked about this on the podcast last week about you getting to be 30 and stuff, but like, there's a lot of stuff that you've not even experienced in your life and you're 30 now. Like, that's a big deal when it comes to dating, right? Or moving in with somebody, is sharing space with another person.
Okay.
You don't even give a space in your own personal closet to your significant other.
You just talked about how nothing can fucking fit, and I already have a full-blown step stool in there to get up to the quote-unquote second floor of my room. Where's Shelby's stuff gonna go?
Okay, you make
Where's
sacrifices.
this stuff gonna go?
You make sacrifices in relationships.
So now I got to go through and throw away some of my play shirts, degrade some of my nice shirts, down the play shirts, and hope that I make a little bit of room in doing so. Is that what you're saying?
This is just a little bit of an observation. I know where you inherited your hoarding from. Your mom.
You think my mom's a hoarder?
And I'm not saying this in a bad way, but like I have.
She every time she gets the chance to throw some shit out, she does. So I'm curious to see where it's going.
I would love to be able to speak to your dad right now, because I've been there with him for 3 separate occasions, setting up or pitting up Christmas decorations for the house. And the theme every single time is your dad talking about your mom getting rid of some of the Christmas stuff.
Okay, I see what you're saying about that. Yes, she loves Christmas. Yes, she has a lot of Christmas stuff. I wouldn't necessarily call her a hoarder, though. Myself, maybe, yes, a hoarder. I got random shit in front of me. I got glass.
And please don't take that as a look. I'm not trying to throw shade or anything. I'm just saying, though, I just don't see your dad. Now, I will say your dad is a very organized hoarder like you. So now I'm kind of
hoarder. I don't think either one of my parents are hoarders. I think I'm the hoarder, to be quite honest with you.
Okay, you got some of your hoarder tendencies.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying all the way. Like, your dad's organized.
He's organized, yes, but I would not call him a hoarder.
Yeah, he does get rid of stuff when he doesn't need it.
My mom, the only thing that she hoards is decorations, mainly Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter, and Halloween, I guess. All of them. She hoards decorations. Yeah, you're right. She hoards decorations and wrapping paper. You're right about that.
What about your dad, though? Like, has it ever gotten to be real heat on how much of his garage you take up?
Yeah, kind of. There's been times. Right now, like this moment that we're living in the present, that is not an issue. But in the past, when I had multiple motorcycles and trailers and four-wheelers and shit like that, yeah, there's been times where he's been on my ass about taking up all his garage. And rightfully so. I mean, I get it. If my son was taking up all my garage, and we know we know damn well I'm a hoarder and I got a bunch of shit. If my son's taking up my garage and I'm trying to hoard, I'd be mad.
You don't have the pit bike anymore, though, do you?
Yeah, I do.
That must just be buried under other garbage.
It's buried underneath the moped.
Wait, no. See, and that's another thing. When your sister moved back from college, that was also... Did you have to sacrifice anything when your sister moved back from college?
I don't really have anything in her room. Like, I have a couple things hidden in there, and my mom or dad's going to listen to this, maybe. I hope they don't. Actually, I hope this is the one episode they don't listen to, because I do have some stuff in there. Nothing illegal. Just like you got me a mic arm for this mic that I'm using with the mic stand. So I have that mic arm hidden in my sister's room somewhere. But if they find it in there, they're going to put it in my room. Then that means I got to find somewhere to put it in my room. So I'm hoping they don't hear this. And I probably just blew it. What, dude? For real, I probably blew it. I probably fucking blew it. Don't forget, you can always call or text us. Leave us a voicemail or shoot us a text message at 813-906-8806. We don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Sunday through Sunday. We don't give a fuck. Leave us a voicemail or shoot us a text. 813-906-8806. I wanted to talk earlier. We were talking about the bed, the comforter, and how I absolutely have to have a sheet or a comforter in order for me to sleep comfortably. Okay. Also need to have a window shaker and central AC. I'm pretty much a spoiled, rotten little princess when it comes to sleeping. I'm aware of that. But you mentioned something to me earlier about men and dreaming. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm completely on board with you. You said something along the lines of how, and I don't know if one of this on the air or not. Sorry if you don't, but
no, I do.
About men and their sex dreams and how they never seem to finish them.
okay, so I have my theories on this. Like, okay, like the real thing is really, really good, like sex, okay? Like we would both agree. The act of sex is really good, but there's just something about a really good sex dream, right? Like, because it's you are making up your mind without even knowing it, is creating the perfect scenario for yourself. And you're completely into it, but
One could say that's like a true fantasy. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's not like you're just thinking of a fantasy. Like your mind is subconsciously dreaming about this sex fantasy, right?
mm-hmm.
That's how I think about it.
And everything, and it's great, right? And it always seems like you get woken up out of it. And my theory is, okay, when you're younger teen boy, you have wet dreams, okay? But that's just like
that's
yeah, you're having an orgasm, but you really don't even need dream. It's just happening, okay? I think when you get older, the reason why you get woken up out of sex dreams is because you're about to come.
That would make sense, but do I miss them? God, that sucks, dude. You know that? Like, for real, thinking back on it.
When you get pulled out of one.
Huh?
When you get pulled out of a really, really good sex dream?
You pull out in real life and you pull out in the dream. It fucking sucks. When do you ever get to stay in? You know what I mean, dude? Fucking sucks.
Well, you know, like how so the reason why I say that, because I read a lot about like sleep studies and stuff. And have you ever realized like how you can't punch really hard or run really fast in dreams?
Yeah.
Well, that's because your body physically is kind of locking down. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like if you were trying to run really, really fast in your dreams and your body could still move, like you could injure yourself. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. But what about the coming?
Okay, so that's the other thing. Have you ever, like, be honest, I did not fully piss the bed the other day, but like I was in a dream where like I was using the bathroom. Okay.
When you say the other day, by the way, that's the worst thing you could do in a dream. When you say the other day, are we talking like legit the other day? Or are we talking like years ago?
I would say probably 3 days ago.
Oh, dude, that is solid the other day. Okay, so for real, the other day, May of 2024, you pissed the bed.
Not all the way. Like, I stopped myself. No, I stopped myself. Like,
is that the same bed I sleep in when I go over there?
Yeah, but I flip it over.
Great.
I flip it over. No, but listen, I didn't piss the bed fully. You know, like I wear those really thick, like yoga Nike, like sweatpants.
Yes.
So, like, when I say like the spot might have been the size of a baseball, okay, but it did not soak through the pants or anything. Like I stopped myself midstream, not even midstream, beginning stream.
But you had enough. Something came out, right? But you're saying, so you had enough to bleed through the boxers, get onto the nice Nike thick yoga pants, but not onto the bed. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I mean, still sucks, but understandable.
Okay, but
by the way, sleeping in yoga pants or yoga shorts, whatever the fuck you call them, that's another thing I can't do. I can't have any clothes on when I'm sleeping. Zero.
I always want to be a little dressy. Like, what's really, really weird is that I don't wear underwear, but always gotta have some type of clothing on. Because, like, all right, what's gonna happen if somebody breaks into your home?
A bad man gets shot by naked
nude?
Duh.
So you would have no problem with your little white boy like button like swaying back and forth as you put lead into somebody's chest that's into your house, right?
How the fuck is this guy gonna remember this when he's dead?
Yeah, but then like when your parents come out and it's just you standing over the lifeless body of somebody with your tiny
goddamn hero that jumped out and saved the day. That's what you mean? So what? I got my little teeny weeny 1.5 inches hanging out.
Okay, but I mean, I'm just saying it's a bad look to kill somebody in the nude.
It's a bad look to break into my house in the middle of the night.
The last thing that was going through this dude's mind, yeah, he shouldn't have been in there. He shouldn't have been in your house. But the last thing is, like, do you think he was looking at your cock or the gun in his finals moments?
Dude. Don't give a fuck. But yeah, I can't do the clothes when sleeping. Just didn't you used to sleep in jeans at one point?
I did.
Serial killer shit, dude.
Yeah, but you gotta realize, like, growing up in Gen X, as a Gen Xer, like, I would go, like, 4 or 5 days staying at my friend Derek's house, wearing jeans, playing football in those same jeans, and then staying with him on a Sunday and riding the bus from his house to the school wearing the same jeans I played football across the street at the Springs Inn with grass stains all over it. Oh, the black kids used to clown the fuck out of me.
Why? Because you had the Walmart jeans with grass stains?
Yeah. What
were some of the things they'd say to you?
Well, I mean, there was this one dude, like, it was like friggin' prison where it's like I had to give him money every week.
What's this guy's name?
Oh, his name was Marvin.
So Marvin, how would he say it?
He'd be like, where's my payment this week?
That's how he sounded?
Well, no, not like this. Well, here, hold on.
Do your best,
Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second.
Okay. Hey, what up, Toto?
And you'd be like, hey, what's up, Marvin?
And I'd be like, hold on.
Let me see if I can get this. Hold on.
Yeah, hello?
Check.
Hold on. All right, I'm going to recreate this.
All right.
Yes.
The regular me, okay? All right, here we go.
I'm going to reset you here. So, Pat, what would Marvin say to you? How'd he sound?
Yo, what up, nerd?
So this is Marvin.
Yeah, this is Marvin.
All right, so give it to me. What would Marvin say? What up, nerd? Go ahead. Sorry.
Hey, what up? Hold on.
What up, nerd? Where's my money this week?
Marvin, it's been kind of a hard week for my parents. Dad missed a day. Got a little too inebriated.
I don't give a fuck, nerd. Where's my money at, bitch?
I if you just give me a day, Marvin, I can.
I don't. Fuck you, nerd. I'm gonna get you today at lunch.
And you want to know what Marvin did to me?
What'd he do?
Like those copper wiring, like that, like you could whip and they would just go, they would break like the sound barrier. It was just like,
Nope.
you could swing. Oh yeah, they whipped it around my right leg and it wrapped.
Marvin would whip you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marvin's really
black,
ahead of the times here. So what would Marvin do?
Marvin whipped me with a copper wiring around my right calf muscle.
Okay.
It wrapped around it twice and, hit me so hard that it had lacerated the skin. Like the wiring was in the skin of my right calf. So when they peeled it off, it was like I got the wraparound twice on the skin. Like it buried right into my skin.
How long did that welt stay on you?
Oh, I think I still got a little bit of a scar there, but oh yeah, that's when my
What do you think Marvin's up to now?
Oh, I know what Marvin's up to.
Give it to me. What's Marvin up to?
International Speedway Boulevard, maybe. County jail. I hope
Marvin's
not.
in jail.
I mean, he was on our baseball team. Marvin Fieser is maybe one of the. Oh, and let me cut that one out. 48-55.
Back, hold on. So Marvin's in jail.
Yeah, he might be. Marvin was one of the. He was on our baseball team, one of the fastest kids. And you know what?
Don't you say Marvin was fast?
He was fast. He was definitely fast.
Wasn't that fast. He's in jail. They caught him.
Well, I mean, Volusia County, Chitwood, he's after everybody. So I don't know how we got on that topic, but yeah, I did. I got whipped by a black man.
Yeah, and he'd take your lunch money and whip you. That's great. It's a great life you live, Pat. It's a great life you lived. So I thought today was great. I thought this podcast was good. At any point, I'm going to just keep hammering it into the listeners, hammering into anybody. At any point, if you want to contribute, shoot us a text, give us a voicemail at 813-906-8806. A couple things that we did not get into that I would love to get into maybe next week. I have been frequenting the Lat and Sons Barbershop. They are the two African Americans joined with Seth Kushner that is aired every Wednesday for their podcast.
The Pigmentation Show.
Yeah, the Operation Pigmentation. I've actually been stopping by the barbershop and hanging out and smoking and just kicking it with the boys. I've been there several times now. So I do have some stories from there, of which one is very stereotypical, but it's a true story, so I'm going to say it. And another one involves me and some issues I'm having. So we'll talk about that next week. Pat, you got anything for this week?
No, that's about it. I'm actually about to go out on my walk/run. I got some venison that I've been marinating because I'm all about that healthy eating lifestyle.
Yep, the complete opposite of me.
By the way, you did not eat a single fucking vegetable on Sunday.
I don't eat vegetables unless it's a potato, a vegetable.
No.
Then I don't think I eat vegetable.
It's a starch. You didn't even have corn on the cob.
No, I don't eat corn on the cob. I don't think I eat vegetables. Do I eat fruit either? I don't think I eat fruit.
Can I tell you the funniest shit? When you first started working with Bubba, remember when we were doing the eating the corn on the cob on the show?
Yeah.
And we didn't have butter. And you bought Pam cooking spray.
Yep.
To put on the fucking corn. Bubba was so mad at you.
$5 bill, and I was able to get that for 99 cents. So I came up, $3.94 after tax. Couldn't beat it. Sorry, Bubba. Sorry, Tuttle.
All right, man. Well, this was a great one. I think this week is definitely the better of the three so far.
We're getting rolling. That's exactly what we're doing. We're getting rolling. We got news stories. We're going to incorporate either Tuttle or myself with a man on the street segment when it's appropriate and when there's something for us to go do. Our Google Voice number is up and running at all times. Like I said, if it's 3:00 in the morning and you're trucking down the road in the middle of Montana and you want to give us a voicemail, do it. 813-906-8806. You got a hot girlfriend that wants to call in and not even say her name and just whatever it may be. We don't care. Fucking give it to us. 813-906-8806.
I do think I'm going to have one of our first guests on. Her name is Urska.
Yeah. Okay.
She is from Europe. I think she's from Bosnia Herzegovina. I don't even know if you know where that is.
No, not a fucking clue.
Anyways, she's got a lot of being in Europe. I might have to get you in with that list because there's so many interesting people out there that have podcasts that want to do interviews and stuff that I think would be great to have on the show. And she's amazing. She's a European, but she has a lot of right-wing conservative type views
and takes. Yeah.
And I think you and her would actually be great on the air together.
Okay, well, let's start getting that in the works too. Pat, thank you, or Tuttle, thank you so much. It's not Pat or Tuttle on this show. I got to get myself out of the habit. Loner, thank you for this. Thank you for everything. I am starving. I'm wanting to get high. I had a terrible day at work, and it's getting late. So with all that being said, not to mention, I think we did about an hour. So right. I love you, brother.
Love you,
I'll
buddy.
talk to you later this week. We got an intro song figured out. Most importantly, to all listeners out there, please remember PayPal and Venmo at the Bubba Army. The most important thing of all, because if not for them, the Loner and Stoner Show doesn't exist.